It's Wednesday, September 18th. You're listening to Your Florida Daily. I'm Katrina Scales. The state of Florida is launching its own investigation into the apparent assassination attempt against former President Trump in Palm Beach. Governor Ron DeSantis said Florida has jurisdiction over the most serious charge, and there will be full transparency.
In my judgment, it's not in the best interest of our state or our nation to have the same federal agencies that are seeking to prosecute Donald Trump leading this investigation.
With Florida having a broad public records law, we're expecting to learn much more about the investigation as it happens. Yesterday, the governor also said he's directed further resources to former President Trump's security detail needs in coordination with the Secret Service. The National Hurricane Center is watching a new area of interest that could develop soon. Forecasters say a broad area of low pressure could form this weekend over the northwestern Caribbean Sea and then slowly develop next week. Most models agree on the low pressure forming on Sunday, but from there they disagree on where the system may head. According to the Euro model runs, the system is expected to stay pretty weak as it heads more into the Gulf of Mexico and Texas Gulf Coast. However, GFS model runs show stronger development and a more northward turn impacting Florida. Either way, the NHC says formation chances are very low, holding at 0% for the next 48 hours and only 20% in the next week. And it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. The state of Florida is announcing this year's winner of the annual Python Challenge. That's the 10-day period where snake wranglers compete to remove invasive Burmese pythons from the Everglades. This year's winner, Ronald Kiger. He managed to remove 20 pythons during the challenge. That means he snagged the top prize of $10,000. There was also a $1,000 prize for the longest python captured, which measured just shy of 10 feet. Officials say, in all, nearly 200 snakes were removed during the hunt. Find these top stories along with breaking news, weather, and traffic all day on clickorlando.com. And now, a completely random Florida fact. Publix is the largest employee-owned company in the U.S. More than 250,000 associates share Publix stock across 7 different states. George Jenkins opened the first Publix store during the Great Depression in Winter Haven back in September of 1930. He got the name Publix from a struggling movie theater company called Publix Theaters Corporation. Jenkins was reported saying, quote, "Most of the theaters were closing up, and I liked the sound of the name, so I just took it for my store." Despite the economic downturn at the time, his stores were successful. Your Florida Daily is produced by News 6 WKMG in Orlando. I'm Katrina Scales. Subscribe for new episodes wherever you like to listen.